Welcome back, beer tubers. Time to take a look at another Hangar 24 beer. They actually sent me out some of their beers to review, so I'll be stringing those reviews out along. But we're going to start out with their Amarillo Pale Ale. So this is a 5.5% American style pale ale. They mentioned on the side that they're going for a more balanced beer, and of course it's a single hopped Amarillo beer, which is very cool because that's a hard hop to get a contract for. So appearance wise, it's got a hazy orange color to it, or I should say more of a darker gold color than orange. Bright white head. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, definitely get some of that Amarillo. It's a sweeter orange, then you get a little bit of like a resinous character. There's definitely some malt coming through, like a nice, really bready, biscuity malt character. Yeah, you certainly get that sort of quasi-tropical mandarin, sweeter kind of tangerine notes. It does smell pretty balanced though overall, so let's dig in. Cheers. Yeah, it's pretty balanced on the flavor. Certainly hops, certainly malt. Maybe it reminds me of like a slightly less bitter Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. That beer, I think, fresh has a little bit more of a hop character to it, a little more bitterness. But this one's like, if you're going for balance, this one's pretty much even both directions. Of course, the hop character is a lot different on this one. You certainly get some of the sweeter hop notes, sweeter sort of orange, tangerine, character, that borderline tropical flavor. And you certainly get that more resinous aspect of Amarillo. The beer has a touch of a real quick bitterness at the start, and then it goes in the sweet part, the sweeter part of the hops, sweeter part of that malt, really bready, biscuity, nice sweet bread mix. And then at the end is where the bitterness kind of kicks back in, and where you really get that kind of really resiny, sort of piney character on the back end. And then it dries out real nicely, 5.5%. Certainly concession this. Not the most complex pale ale out there, but it does a pretty good job being a single hop beer. I like the sweetness that they have in this one. It's not that big, like overly caramelly, sugary, syrupy malt character, which is something I don't like in hoppy beers. So this one keeps it real kind of clean and crisp, but even though it does provide some nice sweetness to balance it out. So they certainly accomplished a balanced pale ale. I definitely recommend checking it out if you want to try Amarillo on its own. Make a pretty good sessionable type of pale ale at 5.5%, something different from the likes of Sierra Nevada Pale Ale and some of the other pale ales out there. It's certainly not the most hop forward one, so if you're a big hop head, maybe not quite as much hops as you'd like, but still a nice beer. Overall, I'm going to give the Amarillo Pale Ale from Hangar 24 a B. I think it's definitely a solid, above average pale ale. Check it out. They are finally distributing elsewhere. They're expanding. I heard that they're moving up to the northern part of California, and they're going to expand out to Arizona, maybe Nevada. I can't remember the plans I saw, but there's another shot of the ball, Amarillo Pale Ale. This is available in 6-packs, I believe, and you maybe even find it in a 12-pack. I think they're doing 12-packs of some of their beers as well. And some of their beers even come in cans, and we'll get to a canned beer another time. It's going to wrap it up. Until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.